Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. My name is Blessing of Sue with Octavia, and in today's tutorial we're gonna be learning how to make this underbust pleated corset top. If you are new to this space or you are seeing us for the first time, kindly hit the subscribe button below, like, comment and share our content, and we'll delve right into the video. So I'm working with a Ankara fabric of 1 yard, then doll face bridal satin. I use 1 yard too. I mark my basic bodies on a paper. I'm working with a nipple to nipple measurement of 3.5. I mark it as in. I connect the lines from my bust line to under bust at 3.5. That's my nipple to nipple measurement. Connect the lines. Then I go to my shoulder measurement, take half of my shoulder measurement to determine my neckline, how wide I want my neckline to be. So I'm working with a 3.5 neckline wide and depth of 8 inches. 3.5 wide, 8 inches deep. I connect the two lines together. So at this point, from that 3.5 we had marked initially, which is our nipple to nipple measurement from the other bust, you connect it with a curve, because that's how the shape of the top is from under, more like a corset curve. I'm using freehand now. I didn't use a French curve. I'm using a freehand for those that don't have French curve available. You connect the lines as shown with the curve to where the neckline meets. Then I get out my round body measurements, mark out my round body measurements. I'm working with a bust of 35 inches plus 1.5 allowance. My under bust of 30 inches plus 1.5 allowance. Half length of 31 inches plus 1.5 allowance. Hip of 40 inches plus 1.5 allowance. You connect all your lines together. Now for the side of the blouse, you have to come up by 2 inches to give it a little bit of definition by the side. You come up by 2 inches so it doesn't eliminate a sharp edge at the side of your blouse. So you connect it as seen below. You start cutting out your pattern, your round body measurement first. Then you cut out as draft from the neckline to under the bust, the same shape where you drafted. So this is what we have. Now you put the lower part of the focus line on the upper part. What I did now was I excluded the sewing allowance because I'm going to slash and spread the upper bodies to give me that pleat, room for pleat. So I slash through, I make lines through the upper body, slash through it, not totally, just enough for it to be able to spread out as much as I want it to, as much fabric as you have. So I use a tape and I bind the slash parts together to restrict it from moving around before I place on my fabric. So I get my fabric, I fold it into two and arrange my slash and spread paper from the upper bodies on it properly before I cut. Please note that you're supposed to leave a half-inch sewing allowance at the hem. So that half-inch sewing allowance is what you use to sew on the lower bodice. So I placed the pattern on the lower part and I cut out on my Ankara. So this is what we have. So this actually what it's going to look like after sewing. You take it to the sewing machine now and you start sewing. While you are sewing, you pleat gently so that the pleats are even on both sides. This is a very beginner friendly tutorial, very easy to make, and it was done in about 45 minutes. You cut your back bodies, attach it by the shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder of the front. This is what the inner part looks like. Now for the finishing of the neckline, I created a facing for the neckline and held it down with hemming gum, ironed it, and this is what we have when we're done. Voila! I finished it up with a bigot sleeve.